And in this episode, we are going to look at the Batgirl collect-a-build figure. Now, when I say collect-a-build, what I mean is it comes with a collect-a-build piece, which is for the Batmobile. Now, in past episodes, we've already reviewed the other two, which were Nightwing and the Batman Who Laughs. So you can go check out those videos. I'll try to put a link right in here so you can check those out if you want to. Alright, so to get started, this one is based off the cover of Batgirl 27. Again, she is just like every other figure with the same style box, although this box is a little bit longer because of the collect-a-build piece. Typically, the box is, this long, and because you don't have this collect-a-build piece. I'm assuming this is based off Art of the Crime storyline in Batgirl, which I have to be honest, I haven't read that. So don't get on me for not having read that one. There's the bottom of the box, the side of the box, which is pretty cool, and of course the back of the box showcasing the actual artwork that this one is based off of. And of course here you get to see the other three figures that are in this wave of build to collect, and this one comes with part one of the Batmobile. There you go. Alrighty, so enough looking at the box. Let's rip this one open. Alright, so here is Batgirl straight out of the box. Let's start by looking at her accessories, the things she comes with. First up is this cool Batgirl card. I've really got to find some cool way to display these, and believe me, I will find them. It seems like the card stock's getting thinner. I don't know, is this like a second wave of release on these figures and they made the card stock smaller? I mean thinner? I don't know. I'll have to look at some of the older cards and kind of compare. Of course, she comes with the final piece of the Batmobile. To continue, she comes with this cool gold Batarang. Pretty cool. Got a little bit of a, I guess, piece of plastic from the mold process that they just didn't scrape off and painted right over. No biggie. She comes with this grappling gun. I don't understand this. Why not just leave the rope out and attach the end to the front of the pistol? I don't know. It just seems kind of wonky. I get the idea so that it's in her hand and she just shot it out, but I don't care for it. I'd rather have either just the gun with the attachment at the end, or just give me something else, because that's pretty much useless to me. She comes with the cool DC logoed display stand with the peg for her foot. Wish they come with two pegs, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Alright, let's look at the figure. Look at that. Now that is one beautiful paint job on the face. I must say that is awesome. That's an awesome head sculpt. I like the way they did the hair, the bat ears coming out of the top. That is awesome. That is awesome. I will say that after taking this one out of the box and playing around with it for just a few minutes, like the previous review of the Batman Who Laughs, she is one of my faves out of this line. Her articulation is pretty well done. Of course, she has the butterfly joints and the double elbows that everybody likes. Wrists go all the way around, back, forth. She can just do it all. She does have bicep swivel as well. This is not as pronounced. This joint here is not as pronounced as on like Batman and Superman. So it kind of hides itself well with this. I don't know why this looks so much better than maybe say Batman, unless it's because of the way Batman's chest is just so big. But this one really looks well. Look at the detail on the belt, all the cool pouches. Maybe a slight complaint would be maybe a little bit of a wash applied to that belt, just to make some of the details pop out a little bit more. She can bend pretty well. I mean, her legs, she can do the Van Damme thing really well. Of course, double jointed knees, so you can put her in lots of poses, and of course the McFarlane ankles, and the toes can go up and down. So that's pretty cool. You can put one of these batarangs in her hand, I guess. I don't know how she would throw it, but she now has it in her hand to throw. The one of the bad things about this figure, and there's not many, to be honest, this is one of the cooler figures out of the line, is the cape. It's pre-posed swooshiness. I like the rubber material, don't get me wrong, that's cool, but just leave it hanging. I don't see the need to swoosh it out here and create an action sequence with it. Just leave it hanging, just because it's going to look good it's going to look good displayed anyway, but it would look better to me, personal opinion to me, hanging down. Alrighty, so let's compare her to the rest of the figures in the line. Here's how she stacks up with the other two figures in this collect-to-build line. Nightwing, of course, I've talked at length about his height issues. He's just so tall. But Batgirl, she stands up pretty well against Nightwing. She's a bit shorter than Nightwing, so that looks cool. The Batman Who Laughs is so... If you don't count the ears on the Batman Who Laughs, he is shorter than Batgirl, which that's not cool. And his head is, I don't know, I guess it's because of the shoulder pads or whatever that is on the Batman Who Laughs. It makes his head look smaller, and just how large Nightwing's head is. But other than that, you can see all three look really good together. I'm anxious to get Batman out and stand him beside these just to see how they look, and he will be in an upcoming review. If you like what I'm doing here, hit the subscribe button. If you want to order this one, I will have a link in the show notes to order this Batgirl figure. And here's a question. The question of the day is, what do you think about Batgirl? If you have Batgirl, what do you think of her, especially compared to any of the other figures in the line? 2, if you don't have Batgirl, are you going to be ordering Batgirl? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Peace.